Be discussing patient. This is a transfer letter. Please take time to read and try to identify important points. So we can start from here. Writing task. It is a letter to rehabilitation center. Consider as a transfer letter. So this case, the diagnosis is address has been given in the case using the information in the case note to outline relevant information and request follow-up care. So further care and requesting further care, follow-up care. Okay, so and this is a case. What is the diagnosis? It's a broken neck and fractured pelvis following car accident. Probable, we change that to probable to suspected. Another synonym which you can use. And probable, permanent, it's a permanent, not temporary, it's a lifelong. Neurological damage affecting, so because of that it affected mobility, speech and memory areas. Now moving on, discharge plan. So depression needs to be treated with activities and interest. Contact university for possible continuation of studies externally. So this is a permanent neurological damage case, so he won't be able to continue his studies. So it's externally. How to write this externally? Let's see. Needs contact with people his own age, community as question mark. It's like may needed, suspected question mark, probably, like that. Clinically suspected case question mark. No special dietary requirements. Dietary intake, dietary regimen. Diet, there were several vocabularies which I had already consumption, okay, dietary pattern, dietary modifications. So like that you have to go for the synonyms. Now come needs contact with people. So it's like people with his own age, with youngsters. His own age means youngsters. Contact university, we have to contact university. Educational institution, we have to contact. Depression needs to be treated. There is a depression case over here. Activities and interest. Now nursing management, good progress, will require ongoing high level care. Wheelchair, common repeated point in almost all accident cases. So daily physiotherapy. So I told you physiotherapy is a frequent point which they ask. Bed sores in diabetic sores, in the patients where they will be bedridden, bed sores will be common, pressure sores will be common. So it's something which is common. So there are times when students told me what could be the other ways to write physiotherapy. How to write physiotherapy statement. So one of the sentence which you can note is he is required to participate in physiotherapy twice per week at the outpatient clinic. So this could be, you can use this if you want. Required to participate in physiotherapy twice per week at the outpatient clinic. So this could be one sentence which you can use for the physiotherapy. So like that you can make a list for that. Social background. So Regarding social background, you can take time to read. Now currently he is eligible for disability pension, so this is a permanent damage. Parents are willing to take care of him, eventually return home, need to write. Share flat, now needs long-term rehabilitation. This is a rehabilitation letter. Rehab points will be the, so if you want you can just mention which university, because in the university they are mentioning that we cannot continue the study in the university, we have to do the externally. And in the social background, which university they are also mentioning over here. So this is the question, full question, okay, complete question. And after that let's read. I am writing to transfer. Mr. Take time to read the first paragraph. Okay, so this is a transfer letter. Like this also you can write easily. I am writing to transfer any name who is suspected, probable. That was the vocabulary they used. They be changed to who. That is known as to make that into a complex sentence. Who is suspected to have permanent. So we used permanent only over here. Also neurological damage. He requires, from the last task, writing task, rehabilitation care at your facility to preposition, to regain his lost skills as he is being discharged today. So this sentence has been connected with a vocabulary as he is. So if they made the this entire from here full lengthwise, it is a big lengthwise it is a long sentence, because they have used one as over here, as he is being discharged today. Okay, being, usage of being also, as is being discharged today. So who, good vocabulary. Requires he, this is actually subject verb agreement. He, suppose I will discuss you what is subject verb agreement. Suppose if we are using he over here, then the next word will be, there will be an s. So much details I guess it's not available. If it's she, the next word it's a subject verb. He is the subject, verb is the require. You don't have to think, but I have to explain. That's the only reason why I am explaining you. He is the subject, verb is this one. So subject is singular, requires is not actually plural, requires also singular. So that is not a subject verb agreement, which is a grammar point. So otherwise you can just think for your for comfort, for better understanding, requires, needed. Continuous tense is needed, that's it. At your facility, at. These are the grammar which we student might make mistake. So same thing, who is suspected to have permanent neurological damage, that is written like this. A permanent neurological damage is suspected. Who is suspected to? Is suspected, which can affect his mobility. Which, usage of which. See, which can affect his mobility, speech and memory. Please take time to read this. Okay, Mr. Wan admitted to the hospital with a, so it's a with a broken and a fractured pelvis. A usage of article. Following reason, they have explained following a car accident. Following a car accident, he was treated, one car. He was treated conservatively. Initial basic treatment has been done. If you want to know, You can take time to read. This is the explanation. I don't think you need. Just take time to read. Conservative management means an approach to treat back pain, neck pain related spinal condition using non-surgical, utilizing treatment option. So that is known as conservative treatment. So conservatively also started, initiated speech therapy, hydrotherapy and physiotherapy. Okay, however, he has difficulty, nevertheless he has difficulty in mobility, speech and memory due to neurological damage. Therefore, thus he requires subject verb agreement, ongoing high level, see hyphenated word, ongoing high level care at your facility. His condition has improved significantly. So whenever you are writing, it significantly should be second word. So try to add vocabularies like this: improved significantly and all. His bed sores, its S are there, S is there, that's the reason why are. Bed sores are healing, it's a continuous tense, are healing well since he start mobilizing with usage of since he starts, say subject verb agreement, it's like he starts, continuous tense, mobilizing with wheelchair. As he start mobilizing, his bed sore seems very less. Two ways to write. These are the two ways how you can write the same sentence. Please take time to read. Okay. If you want, you can include, otherwise not needed, but it's here. There is his parents are willing to take him home after discharge. His parents are willing to take him home after discharge. Parents willing to take care for him. Turn to parents are willing to take him home after discharge. Okay, considering his condition, encourage him to engage with people of his age groups and interested activities to reduce his depression. Also, he needs your assistance to make arrangements for continuing his education externally. Okay, this physiotherapy point, which if you want, you can just write like that. Give me some time. He is required to participate in physiotherapy timing you have to check. It's twice per week and speech therapy thrice per week. Twice physiotherapy and hydrotherapy twice per week along with speech therapy. Just one bracket you can use, normal bracket you can use, otherwise no need itself. Thrice per day. Only reason why I did is because it's repetition, so I just avoid to. In order to show you, I did like this. Other than that, no reason. So you can write some common sentence over here. Yours sincerely, nurse. So there are several formats which you have already studied over here. The last common sentence, as well as please feel free to contact for any further queries. Yours sincerely or yours faithfully, nurse. Okay, that's it. So that's case related to Mr. Shannon's, and remaining all format, you know, I am not focusing on all those things nowadays for this week in these videos. That's the reason. So I hope you understood everything. Once again, if you want to read again, please take time to read. That's it. Thank you all.